coaches. How are you? I am Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ. I am a Master Life Coach Certification Trainer. I'm the CEO of the International Center for Life Coach Training. I'm going to be sharing some information with you for I think this is like 5 of our 6-part series. Tomorrow will be the last day of this series where I'm teaching you how life coaches make money. I'm sitting here with my list of ways that I'll be sharing with you live on this Saturday, March 14th, 2020, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you would like to join us, I almost made it without changing my color here on Facebook. Hi, Zachary. You can click the link in the comments below, bit.ly/marketing for coaches class. It's a $47 masterclass. It's a workshop, so come prepared with your favorite journal, your favorite pen. Oh, I have one laying next to me. A journal, a pen, a cup of water, cup of coffee, cup of tea, energy drink, whatever you so choose to hang out for half a day with me and all of my ideas. I'm sharing 50 ways life coaches can make money. Over the last 4 days, plus today's spotty lunchtime coverage that I actually had to take down off of my page, I have shared with you ways life coaches can make money. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate it. So the way number 1 was the library strategy. I shared that with you on the first live, late night live. Day 2 was about going live for longer, as long as it takes you to sell what I taught you in day 1. And then day 3 was about going out to network to find events within a 100-mile radius of your home. Day 4, hi Wanda V. Smith, was all about email lists, building those email lists of association leaders and contacts that can hire you to come speak and to allow you to make more money as a life coach. Today for day 5 of 6, tomorrow again we'll wrap up this series because the class is on Saturday. So I've been here with you guys live for the last 5 days talking about how life coaches can make money as a part of this 6-part series. Today is day 5, and we're talking about how you can do it using, let me read from my notes because I specifically looked for these notes just for you. So the tip I'm sharing today is all about how you can use Facebook groups, but not just any Facebook group. This tip says connect with Facebook group hosts to offer to speak, go live on your expertise and topics. And I put really on my expertise and topic because, again, these are strategies that I have personally used to help grow my life coaching company successfully. And I'm sharing these tips with you. So I'm going to play with my light until Facebook gets it right. It's a little bit better. Okay. So one thing that I did, I worked with a coach. Hey, Erica. Hey, Destiny Chaser. I worked with a coach for about half of 2017, and this coach wrote a really good book. I took 21 days, sat with the book, read it, implemented it, tried it out using the strategies that I've told you, where I went to a networking event, talked to the hostess, got them to book me to come speak. Hey, Shalonda, I made $1,000 in a 30-minute talk, and I said, okay, this coach knows what they're talking about. And so in addition to going to live events and speaking and sharing my message and what I had learned in this book, I also reached out to different Facebook group hosts. So everything from coaches that I admired online who I knew had Facebook groups to groups where you used to could add people to groups randomly without their permission. So any group that I was in, I used to be a member of over 200 Facebook groups. So that was more than enough lead to knock on some doors to say, hey, I'm in your group. I want to speak. I got a message. I've been traveling and sharing this message. I made $1,000 in 30 minutes off of this message. I think it can help your people. What days do you allow people to go live in your group? I would like to speak to your people. Is that okay? And so I got permission from probably about 10 of the groups that I reached out to. They gave me permission to go live according to the group rules, and some of them had like time limits, but many of them were just lax, like, sure, you want to go live, that saves me time. I don't have to do it this week. You can go live and do what we call virtual office hours. The members showed up, they listened to me talk and try out my speech, my message, and it built interest. And of course, you going live in a Facebook group with people who don't necessarily know you as a connected friend here on Facebook is going to lead to more connections. It's going to lead to some inquiries about who you are, what you do, what you talk about, what you sell, and how they can pay you, in a nutshell. Hey, Hillary. And so that's how the Facebook group strategy works. But again, you got to be strategic. Number one, most Facebook groups usually have rules. Number two, I sent private messages to the hosts. And number three, I was already an active member in these Facebook groups. And so they had seen me post. They had seen me add value by giving tips and educational resources and sharing books and podcasts and YouTube videos and blog posts. So these were groups that I had already served in. Remember, we talked about serving when it comes to reaching out and asking people for opportunities to speak. So if you're a member of a group that is full of the people that you coach, mine are women entrepreneurs. Mine are women who are looking to build a legacy, build a side hustle, be weekend warriors with these part-time life coaching companies, or even replace their full-time income as a life coach. And so I was in a lot of those groups: women entrepreneurs, women business leaders, coaches, online coaches, life coaches, new coaches, aspiring coaches, all the coach groups, okay? And so when I reached out, I knew that these were people with listening ears. People love video, as I can see with 7 of you guys here with me live right now at 12:03 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a late night live, right? So imagine you going live in a group. Oh, it's 8. Hi, number 8. Imagine you going live in a group that you've already been active in. Some people know you, but definitely the group host or the administrators or the moderators of the group know you. You got their permission to come on and share your message. You don't even have to leave your house. You just have to hit go live like I did with you guys the last 5 days. I've been on here at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the last 5 days, plus during my lunch break today. I say my lunch break like I work a 9 to 5, but I gave myself a break to go get lunch, and then I got inspired to do a live. It did not come through clear, so I took it off my site. So if you weren't there live, you missed it because it was good. Ask Ty. She'll be on here watching the replay. By the way, replay viewers, hey! So over at bit.ly/marketing for coaches class is where I'm going to be breaking down all 50 of the tips that I personally sat and wrote out, thanks to inspiration from another coach, about what it takes to market your business on a shoestring budget as a coach, and giving yourself a time limit to make as much money as you possibly can. Now, I know for me personally, before I get into that, our Bible verse just came through. It says, "Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." John 6:35. So my scriptures come through during my live. So that's a little motivation in case y'all didn't get the word. I might be the only Bible you see today. So praise the Lord, you got your daily bread. Hey, Coach Trace. So I brought that up because I remember the times that I would get discouraged as a life coach, as a business owner, as someone who didn't necessarily quit my 9 to job, but there were multiple times where the decision was made for me, like the job downsized, or my probationary period was up, or the work environment wasn't conducive, or I was stressed out, or there weren't enough hours to give out. It was so much going on that helped me make the decision for what my next steps were going to be. But then I had mortgage to pay. I had bills to pay. Still do. I mean, I don't live in my car, praise the Lord. Now, there have been days. I got some stories, y'all. But because I knew I had bills to pay, I said, okay, God, here's the promise that I'm making to myself. If I can just know for sure, just like I did with my marriage, this is true confession, y'all. I share what I've been through. I'm a very transparent coach. I have nothing to hide. With my marriage, I knew I gave everything that I could. So I knew by the time I signed those divorce papers, there was nothing left to be said. Literally nothing. Like everything had been done. Counseling and talking and Jesus, all the things. Same thing with my business. I said, okay, God, I will only go and get a job if I know for sure that I've tried everything that I could, that I have given my business everything that I have. That means every day I'm doing something with my business. Every day I'm telling somebody about my business. Every day I'm making a sale because I'm making an offer. Every day I'm reaching out and connecting to see who I can serve and how. Every day I'm telling somebody how much something costs in my business, whether it's a book, an ebook, an e-audio program, to work with me, together. Hey, Camille, where you been, girl? I just knew that I had to be putting in everything that I had, because one thing I did not want was the guilt of going to get a 9 to 5, all because, my business didn't work. It didn't pay the light bill this week, or it didn't pay the mortgage this month. I didn't want to be sitting in somebody's cubicle again, wishing I was an entrepreneur and knowing for sure that I did not give it all I had. And so these strategies that I'm sharing with you on Saturday, March 14th from 5 to 9 p.m. via live stream, like we're showing up now, I'll just be able to see your face and hear your voice, and we can talk about your plan for how you're going to market and make money as a coach, whether you're a life coach, a health coach, relationship coach, fitness coach. It don't even matter, because life coaching is the basics of any type of coach, but you only know that if you've been skilled and trained and certified. That's another live for another day, and it's coming, okay? So that was my promise to myself and to God. God, I will only give up on this business and go get a job if I know for sure that I've tried everything that I could. I've put every action into place. I've done everything that I've read about. I've done everything that I've heard about. I've done everything that I've seen other people do. I've done everything that another coach told me to do to go try. I will only give up if that stuff doesn't work. And so because I kept my promise to myself, and because y'all only get to see me like 30 minutes a day, maybe if I go live daily. Hey, okay, good. You deserve it. Hey, Andrea. And so that was my promise. I had to keep my promise to myself, because at the end of the day, if my business didn't work, the only person I could blame was me. That goes for you too. What are you doing to market and make money in your business? I'm going to wait, because I know the numbers are about to drop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, y'all still hanging in here. So that means that there's something that I've shared over these last 5 days. We got one more day together, y'all, before the live event taking place via live stream. We're germ free. We're coronavirus free. I can sneeze and cough. Y'all won't catch nothing. I got allergies, so I don't think that's contagious. And I'm going to share with you live via live stream from 5 to 9 o'clock, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. via live stream. Okay, one drop. Okay, another came on. So thank God that was replaced. Look how God works, right? So that means that this message is resonating with something in you. If you're a life coach, if you're looking to make money, but you're not making money, guess who is responsible for you making money? Make the vow to yourself. Promise yourself that you're going to try everything you know to do. And these are what I'm going to share with you live via live this Saturday. Now let me give you a confession. Okay, Trace said they closed my daughter's college, so I'm in. You in? Okay. So make sure you hit the link. I need to see that registration tonight so I can get you this list over. You will be like my accountability partner on getting this list over, because I'm managing a lot this week. Like so much so I went and found me a bottle of Prosecco, my favorite wine. I didn't care how much it cost and where I had to drive to go get it. But your coach needed some just relaxation today, okay? So I'm like, okay, I'm juggling a lot. I have a new client. I got a lot of events. And then I'm making sure that the people who attend my live events feel totally comfortable, because Atlanta is almost on lockdown, okay? That's why I'm so thankful to my coach. Like, I need to send her a box of chocolates for helping me get my live streams up and running last year. So I'm happy that I can still teach you guys and touch you guys screen to screen. You know, we can do the Sealy Color Purple. Y'all seen that movie? And I can still teach you what you need to help you make money as a life coach if you're ready to invest in yourself. So this class is only $47. It will be recorded. You do get the recording, the replay, because I do talk fast. We only have 4 hours together, okay? I know I'm going to share more than 4 hours worth of content, and it's going to bless your business, because it's stuff that I've done, stuff that I'm doing, stuff that my clients are doing, stuff that clients are now showing up. Y'all, I had a client who showed up this week, and he may be watching. Hey, Ray. Ray knows that I work with women, and I told him a few short men, right, or a few smart men. And he's like, do you only work with women? And I say a few smart men, and that means men. My past male clients have been doctors and inventors, like medical device inventors, like really making money in their business. So you got to come correct. And Ray said, okay, I'm ready to work with you, AJ. What you got? What's your fee? And I told him. And he said, oh my God, my heart just skipped a beat. I said, Ray, that's excitement. Let's go. So Ray is a new client. I'm making sure he gets what he needs to get his first, whatever he needs from me as one of the smart men who take me on as a client. So that plus my online events, plus my live events, and making sure y'all ain't scared of dying from the coronavirus from coming to meet me in person. I have a lot that I'm dealing with, but I'm still showing up. Hi, Tanisha. You were just on my heart recently. Yes. Tracy says, I'm happy about the replay. Celebrate. Yes. So it's so much that I'm offering. I made my list as promised from last night's live. So as of tomorrow night at 12 midnight, we will have a total of 6 lives that you guys will have in your arsenal. I don't know what that is. What did I eat today? Ooh, I ate at a new vegetarian spot. Okay, something was in my teeth. Forgive me, y'all. That was ghetto. So you get the 6 live replays. You get the replay of the class. You'll get the list of 50 things that you can do to market your business and make money that I've done. And I have stories for all of them. That's really what puts us over time, me and my stories, because I got some good ones, just like I showed up and shared with y'all earlier today. And if I can remember what it is, I may do a recap on that, but whatever. You also get the replay, the transcripts to the class, which Coach Beverly, one of our certified coaches, told us she likes that my classes now come with transcripts. Can I just take a minute to celebrate all 7 of y'all that are hanging out with me right now? I mean, y'all like here. Y'all like listening. I may be noise in the background, but y'all are like here. 8 people. 8 people on here, 12 o'clock at night, listening to me talk about how to make money as a life coach. I'm gonna just celebrate. I'm just give you just a round of applause, okay? 9 people. All right. Thank you, Jesus. You are good, Lord. So, bit.ly/marketing for coaches. It's the number 4. It is Amazon, girl. Don't go get mine. Get your own, but Amazon. Okay, listen. Tanisha, I love you, girl. So, you get the 6 lives that I've done this week. You get the typed out list of the 50 things that I've implemented in my own business to market it as a successful life coach. So much so, y'all, I make this look good. I make it look easy. And when I looked up, I've also made some copycats, okay? There are people out here trying to do what I do because I make it a lot of fun, but you can't be me. Okay, transcripts. You also get a behind-the-scenes look at what the process is of going live, presenting your information live via a new live stream platform that I'm going to have access to really soon. I'm excited. I got a live stream interview, a podcast interview. I got an invitation to a summit to speak and an invitation to a live event to speak in the last 4 hours, 4 speaking engagements. So that means that this is a part of marketing your business, getting out there, letting people find you. And the funny part is people find you when you put yourself out there. So when you put yourself out there, more people will find you and discover you. Please don't be like one of the coaches I used to know back in the day years ago. She used to say, oh, they having an event and they didn't even call and ask me to speak. They know I'm a speaker. How unfair is that for you to put that stress on somebody else? You better get out there, host your own event. You better do like what I did earlier today. I'm waiting on a magazine article to come out and they taking forever to respond. So I said, I'm going to put myself out there. I'm making it a blog post on my site. It's going to post to LinkedIn. It's going to send it to my list of people who follow my blog. It's going to post on Facebook. I'm putting myself out there. And guess what happens? Other people start reaching out like, I saw your blog post. I saw your article feature. Oh my gosh, I read your story. Can I interview you? You sure can. So these are tips that I implement in my business. Hey, Sheila. And so this is not new. I didn't just pop up last night and say, hey, y'all, I'm a coach. Anybody want a coach? No. I showed up as an expert. I read, I studied, I took classes. I've been through the life coach certification process 5 times that I can remember. It's probably more than that knowing me. I have a bookshelf of about at least 150 books, that plus my Kindle, Amazon Kindle, on my phone. And I have written books. I have recorded programs. I have over 209 audio programs for coaches starting their business, making money, trying to hit that first 25K. I can help you do that easy when you just implement what I share with you. So, class replay, behind the scenes video bonus of the new live stream platform, transcripts of the class. You're going to have some worksheets if I can just sit down and design them. I probably should just hand them to my assistant. That would be so cool, but I don't know how quick they can turn it around for me. So we'll see. You'll also have my typed out list. I know that for sure because y'all can't read my handwriting and I talk fast. So you need to know what I'm going to be sharing with you, plus the 6 lives that I will have completed as of tomorrow this time. That all comes with the 1-day, half-day training with me. I am a professional trainer who specializes in adult learning. That means I have a degree in training and development. I know how to help you learn. I know how to help you take action. I'm not a fly-by-night coaches. I see a lot of those online who are teaching. I'm a trainer. a professional trainer, and I get paid accordingly. I just happen to train certified life coaches and then help you take your business to the next level to earn your next $25,000. And I say your next because some of y'all probably already made $50, $100, $2,500. Let's make it $25,000. And now I see exactly what Lisa Nichols was sharing with me. It's been almost 4 years now. I think somebody's outside my apartment smoking weed again. I say again because this has happened before while I was live. But Lisa, yeah, that's definitely weed. I can only smell out of one nostril. But anyway, y'all pray my strength. So if I start slowing down, just know the weed I got that contact. Okay, so anyway. So about 3 years ago, Lisa and I sat at a lunch table, just she and I. And she said, AJ, how much money are you making in your business? And I told her. She was like, oh, that's nothing. You need to be making that And so when the time came for me to implement what Lisa shared with me in that short time, I tripled the revenue that I was bringing in my business, all thanks to Lisa Nichols. So I share that with you because I have been doing this for a while. I take action on what I learn. I learn from the best. I learn from the greatest. I learn because I serve. Lisa shared these tips with me because I served her all day that day. And so I had that seed implanted in me, like, you are worth so much more than that. And so I want to tell you guys, you are worth more than that too. It's time to start making money. It's 2020. The coronavirus is out there. I said, everybody's freaking out about the grocery store. I said, well, what about, the restaurant? Because I like to call ahead and just go pick up my food. So as long as the restaurants stay open, your coach is okay, because I don't cook, okay? Only thing in my fridge is bottled water and Prosecco right now, okay? So I say that because you can't be stressing out about where your money is coming from. How am I going to make money? What if my job downsizes? What if they close? The kids are here with me all day. Who's going to babysit? You need to be at peace knowing that there's money coming into your account because you're out marketing your business and you're doing it before desperate times call for desperate measures like this. So that's why I say with this live stream training I'm doing on this Saturday, March 14th from 5 to 9 p.m. It's live. Me just like this with a whole lot more energy because I usually drink an energy drink for my training. So I'm like talking twice as fast, and you got to listen and you got to take notes and you got to write and you got to type. You'll be thankful for the replay. Trust me. But I'll also be fresh off of a live training with one of my coaches. I just signed up to do a 1-day session, 3-hour just drill session on my business as it relates to my brand and my marketing. So y'all know when I do stuff that works for me, I share my network. I share what I know. I share what has worked for me. So I share that with my paying clients, whether you pay to take a class or you pay to get certified with me in a day, or you pay for the replay, or you pay for one of my books. Either way, you're going to be paying, okay? Because you're going to want people to pay you. So you ain't stressing out when the next coronavirus shows up, whatever that is. I still have not done my full research. Okay, so Tanisha, I seen you, girl. I just had to get that out while it was fresh. Let me see what you said. I've had 2 articles this year and 1 radio show this year so far. The most I've ever had. It's time to double. Let's double it. You've been doing this for a moment, okay? Let's double it. It's time to get out there. And it's so easy. So easy. Yeah, it's easy, and I got a lot of good tips to share with you. So if you want to join us in the class, I'm happy to share. You know me. You probably got every product I've developed so far. I know we even took a class together. So you've been learning for a while. You know a lot. You got a story. I'm sure that testimony then got even more powerful. So it's time to get out there. You say, yes, it's about making money, and not just making money, but charging a fee. Tracy says, I'm excited about the live individualized help you talked about last night. Absolutely. So during the live, Trace, you know this. So, so far, most people are getting the replay, and I understand. See, when I first put this out about a week ago, y'all thought y'all had to work and y'all had soccer games, but they done shut these baby schools down. Ain't no after school, ain't no weekend sports. Y'all gonna be right at the house like, dang, I should have told AJ I could be there live. And I'm just sitting here watching, like, soon every school gonna be shut down. All the jobs is furloughed. Y'all gonna be at home working. Y'all can be with me live on Saturday. So go on and pay $47 and come on and learn. And we're gonna work one-on-one live on your plan, starting with what I've done. And so this, earlier today when I took my lunch, I tried to go live. I don't know what it was, but the coverage in this entire plaza was just like, nope. And so it was very spotty. So I had to take that live down off my page. But what I was basically sharing was how to make your rent payment in a day. meaning how to get your clients to pay your rent. Or your mortgage. You know, I've done both. I've been a homeowner. Well, I was a homeowner for 10 years. I prefer renting, so much so. So anyway, it was called Rent in a Day, and it talks about how when you're a new coach and you're trying to do what I talked about at the end of this live, which is make your business pay your bills. That means you got to show up, you got to market, and you got to serve. And I've done that so much. And so I shared a quick story about how my rent was $600. And I remember making an offer for $600, and I got a client for $600 that paid rent in a day. She didn't ask for a discount, a hookup, a payment arrangement. She didn't say, let me go talk to my husband. She's like, tell me where to go to sign up to get 1 day of your time just for me, because I'm ready. I've been watching you. I've been researching you. I can't do no more research. I know I want you. And then I went live because I hate when people tell stories like that and they don't tell how they did it. So I'm going to tell y'all how I did it real quick. Y'all ready? Y'all listening? Let me see some hearts, likes, and thumbs up if you're listening. Some emojis. You ready? Y'all want to know what I did? Okay. So what I did, I went and spoke. I did exactly what I've been teaching y'all over these last 6 days. Thank y'all for the hearts. I see y'all. Y'all late. Facebook is on a delay. So if it seemed like I take a long time to say something, it's because Facebook is on a delay. But anyway, I did exactly what I told you guys to do. I started at the library. I read some books. I took some notes. I went live. I recorded the lives. I sold the lives. I hosted live events at the libraries. I recorded the event. I sold the replays. I also went live doing virtual events. I've been interviewed on podcasts, on radios, in the studio, on television, in magazines, in newspapers, on article sites. I had my own blog talk. I saved all my interviews. I put them in a coaching program. I wrote a book. I transcribed the lives. Y'all follow? I told y'all I talk fast. That's why you need to be here with me on Saturday. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to breathe and I'm going to keep going. I also showed up for a networking event early. I listened to one of their speakers. I served that speaker. Girl, what do you need? Can I help you? Can I put out the chairs for you? You need me to hand out some material? Matter of fact, who's over this event? Let me go talk to the event organizer. Hi, my name is AJ. I'm a speaker. How often do y'all host these events? I would like to speak at one of your events. Do you have an opening? This is what I talk about. This is what I can offer. Tell me what I need to do. 30 days later, I was speaking on their stage. There was a group of about 20 women who needed what I talked about, which was purpose, life, legacy builder, becoming a life coach, starting your own business, writing a book, living in what God has called you to do. Afterwards, 4 ladies bought my book, but one stayed behind and talked to me. She just called me the other day. She signed up. She said, AJ, I've been watching you. I ain't been saying nothing. You have me laughing. I be talking back to the screen. One lady said, I got you on surround sound. I said, girl, don't put me on speakerphone because I say crazy stuff. Your husband gonna be like, well, who is she talking to? Who is this crazy lady? She said, you be having my kids cracking up. I said, well, I'm that person that will teach your kids to cuss if you put me on speakerphone, and I teach them your first name. So if you don't want them to learn no bad habits, don't have me on speakerphone. But listen, let's focus back to the event. So back at the event, the lady heard me speak. She stayed after. She talked to me. She bought both of my books that I was selling that day. She said, I listened to you. You resonated with me. You're real. You're authentic. I appreciate you. You tell the truth. You're transparent. You don't hide anything, and you don't care who knows or who says what. I'm ready to work. Here's my credit card. That's exactly what I did. Y'all got all that? Now I can breathe. Any questions? Any questions? If I'm this fun on a late night live at 12 o'clock, imagine me. Y'all see my stories. I had about 4 Starbucks drinks yesterday. And I brought them home with me and I just sipped them little by little and got a lot. I got so much done on caffeine yesterday. Right now I'm on that Prosecco and we chilling. But this is the chilled me. So if I'm sharing this much for free, oh Lord, just imagine being live with me for half a day, focusing on just your marketing plan. How you're going to implement these 50 tips. Because I'm going to drill you now. I'm going to ask you some questions like where you can go speak today. And I have some connections. I have a list of about 10 places. I don't know if I'm going to share that in the class. But my paid clients that's paying my fees that make you be like, ooh, Lord, I just lost my breath. Hold on. Like Ray said, hey, Ray, if you watching the replay. I share some really good money making tips that you got to put into action to see them work for you. As I said on my lunchtime live earlier today, my motto may not be a copy paste for you, but I promise that something that I've shared is going to spark something in you. You're going to be like, oh, I've never thought to do it like that. Oh, what if I try it like this? What if I do this? Because that's what I do with my coaches. So my coach, when I read the book, challenged us to go to different events or to do webinars for an entire year, nonstop, every week for 52 weeks on one topic. And I was like, dang, that'll get boring. Let me get creative. And so I said, what if I went live in Facebook groups? And I said, ooh, and that started adding up. 10 groups said, yes, come speak. So that meant I had 10 weeks worth of groups to speak at. Okay, that's 10 weeks out of a year down. I can say, yeah, I spoke for, those 10 weeks. Hi, Sandra. Do I share on IG at the same time? No, because another coach in college, she swears that YouTube and Instagram don't like when you have to share your attention with other people. But my tribe, y'all are here. Y'all might double up and go to Instagram too, but y'all here. When I go on Instagram, my pastor come on there, Pastor D, she come and support me. But other than that, y'all ain't on Instagram. Instagram, I don't even know who's on Instagram. And that means I got to make sure my other phones are charged at the same time. And I have to multitask. I can consider it though. I don't go live on Instagram because it's only good for 24 hours. And, supposedly you can save it to your phone, but my phone is a droid. I ain't team my phone. They do everything for y'all first. So anyway, no, we won't be on Instagram. My coach is on Instagram. She'll probably tell me to get on Instagram now that you said that. Thank you, Tanisha. That'll come up during my session this weekend. Watch. Because we're just focusing on marketing and branding for me for the next level in my business. I've superseded my goals that I set even at the top of this year. And so now it's time to set some new goals. So I'm doing a mastermind with my coach. And she feeding us. I love that about her. So I'll be eating and masterminding with my coach and getting some more marketing ideas. And I'm sure IG will come up because she's on IG and she does great stuff. And so, yeah, that hopefully answers that. Are there any other questions about anything that I have shared so far? We have one more day together where I'm teaching you how life coaches make money using these different strategies. Y'all noticed we talked about a lot. Using a library strategy. We talked about going live. We talked about what to talk about on those lives. We talked about networking. We talked about building an email list of association leaders. And today we talk about using the Facebook group strategy. But again, these are all things that I've successfully done for my business. Hey, 11 people that is up on a late night live with yours truly at 12:29 a.m. I'm looking at the clock on my dresser, y'all. Are there any questions about anything that I shared? I talk fast. And that's Prosecco, yeah. 24-hour rule, I hate it. You would have thunk that they would have changed it by now, but they have not. So, no, I don't really do Instagram Live. It'll probably be a lot of fun. I'm sure some people will show up. But y'all come, y'all hang out, y'all engage and ask questions. So I would have to put together a strategy for Instagram as far as how often I will go live there. But what I have started doing is a part of marketing because my coach she audited my brand this time last week and she challenged me to, she called it, give my prices a facelift. That means start charging more for what I do. So that's why I say y'all better get in on this $47 because by the time I teach this class again, it won't be $47. And she said, your YouTube need to match your website. And so I have been taking my Facebook lives like this. Shouts out to Coach Plezzy. She's a coach who taught me about an app that I didn't even know about. I can use on my phone to download my Facebook videos and upload them to YouTube. So, hey, YouTubers, if you have a question or comment, put them below. If you're watching this after the class is no longer live, guess what? Or shall I say in Atlanta term, get what? The replay is available. You can use the same link, bit.ly/marketing for coaches class. Whether you do live or the replay, I will get you the information that you need to listen to this 4-hour workshop. Is that my brother? What's up, Joby? And so, yeah, the $47 class, 4 hours recorded with the transcripts is going to make it all worth it. Because some stuff, y'all be like, now, what did she say? Why she talk like that? Why she talk so fast? Why she so country? Dead Jet me. But I'm a lot of fun for 4 hours. So come and learn with me. Again, bit.ly/marketing for coaches class. That's the number 4, by the way. And that's all I got. Unless y'all got questions, I'm happy to hang out with you and answer more questions. Y'all are on here, honey. Hopefully y'all taking notes. Sometimes y'all come and see what earrings I got on. These are my little leaflets. They are light. I love it when little old white ladies stop me in the store saying, "Are your earrings heavy?" And I let them feel them. They do that in the gym too. I just oblige. One lady at Starbucks yesterday, she was the barista. She said, "You should let me wear those." I was like, "I don't know. If I had another pair, I would, but I like my ear." So anyway, when y'all don't ask me questions, I get off topic. When I get off topic, I also get sleepy and silly. So I'm going to wrap this up soon unless you have questions. Does anyone have any questions? Are there any questions that I can answer about anything that I've shared over the last 5 days with you? And again, I'll be here tomorrow, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, teaching. Let's see what we're talking about tomorrow. One of them I skipped on purpose. The class starts, Hillary, at 5 p.m. Eastern. Where are you? What time zone are you? We're on Eastern. You on the East Coast or the West Coast? You with Biggie or Tupac? Is that how that works? Yeah, Biggie or Tupac. I'm with Biggie. I love Pac though. I had a crush on him. I didn't know it till he died in 1996. So, you West Side or East Side? Where are you, girl? Tomorrow we're talking about. I skipped a couple of these because again, you only get these in the paid class, and you only get these the real good ones. Like I can tell you where to go find about 1,000 people to reach out to market your business right now if you do what I say. But those are for like my paid clients. Those that my price make their heart do like that, flutter a little bit. Oh, okay, you on our side. You close to us. Chi-Town. So you with Kanye. That's what it is. You Kanye. So yeah, Eastern, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. It is recorded, so people are getting the replay. The replay and the live class is the same price. It's $47. So get in where you fit in, my friend. Tomorrow, for the 15th time, I think we're talking about the one that I'm actually doing 4 times this week, where you find other collab partners. I'm gonna break that down tomorrow. Okay, so Central, yeah. You about an hour. I think Central is an hour behind Eastern. I think. Is that right? Central Standard? Yeah, they'd be like 9, 8 Central. That's how I remember it for how they used to advertise shows on TV. Because they always would take an hour away from Eastern. So they'd be like 9, 8 Central. So that's how I remember Central Time. So we on EST. If you want to join us, we would love to have you. If you want the replay, again, it's the same link, bit.ly/marketing for, coaches class. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Are there any other questions about the class, joining us live, getting the replay, finding Facebook groups to show up in? I will do what's called hot seat coaching. So I'm going to ask for some volunteers. Y'all remind me, or either raise your hand saying, AJ, can you personally walk me through this strategy for how to do it? And I'm happy to do that during the class. Hey, Tanya, how are you? So y'all have been in here strong. Let me put a K on it. Strong here tonight. That's how we say it in Atlanta. Y'all have hung out. Y'all have been on here. Y'all learning. Y'all getting some good information for the the free ski. But that 47 is going to take it to the next level. Okay. And I'm even okay if my replayers reach out after the class on Saturday to say, hey, let me get that replay. It will be up on my site. So make sure you go ahead and reserve your copy if you know you can't be there because your kid's soccer game was canceled and they at the house driving you crazy. And you like, AJ, I would be there, but baby them getting on my nerves. Like I have a neighbor. I just moved about a month ago. I have a neighbor. When he first met me, he said, listen, my grandkids stay with me. If they ever get on your nerves, let me know. That means you know they bad. I don't know if their room is right above me, but I know as soon as they get up in the morning, I start praying that God give them the spirit of sleepiness again. Like God just slay them and just let them gently lay back on the bed and just sleep the rest of the day because they stomp so loud. So kids, if they'll be at home with you on Saturday, stomping, jumping, and bothering your neighbors, if you live in a condo community, luxury apartment community like I do, then yeah, you're going to want that replay. Like, AJ, I can't even pay attention. These kids is getting on my nerves. So anyway, Corona has shut down a lot of stuff in our city. And so most of my events have gone from live to live stream. This is one I specifically put live stream for y'all all over the world. Hillary says, I'm paid. See you there. Thank you, Hillary. So we will definitely dive into your marketing plan. I don't have my other phone. If I try to click and find your email, it'll cut me off. So I'll see it afterwards. And so tomorrow tomorrow, I gotta get this to y'all before Saturday, because it's a lot of this list is extensive, and it's gonna have some fill in the blank, so it's gonna serve as your worksheet as well. So thank you for signing up. I look forward to having you there. Trace, you said you got your spot. Girl, you better hurry. You see people taking your spot. I should limit the spots, because I want y'all to get as much out of it as you can. Like my coach, she's only taking 3 of us. So my session with her on Saturday is from 12 to 3. And I actually have to leave the house, so I'll be in Atlanta somewhere. I don't even know where it's going to be. I just said, yes, I'll be there. For my coaches that I trained earlier this year, y'all have a major surprise coming in your mailbox. So I want you to check faithfully for the next 7 days for something from Coach AJ. That includes you, Tracy Young, Coach Trace. Okay. So all of that is starting this Saturday. And then when I get finished with my session, when I get finished treating my coaches, then we coming back here to do the live stream with you guys from 5 to 9 for the 4-hour workshop just on marketing for coaches. Tracy, you asked when I'm offering this again, and this is the only time this quarter, for the rest of this quarter, I know of that I'm doing this. I'll be offering it in a different way, because I have people like real estate agents, Uber and Lyft drivers, just the most unique professions that also want some coaching around marketing for their business. And so I'm going to make it a universal class, but I'm starting with my coaches for sure. So thank you for asking the question. Oh, okay. Somebody's order just came through. I can't see the name, but whoever you are. Okay, Hillary, yours just came through. Thank you. I get 4 emails per order. So for every order, there's 4 emails. I don't know why, but one person equals 4 emails. So 3 of them just popped up with your name on it. So thank you. I look forward to having you there. And bring questions. I love questions. I don't want to talk the entire time. I do want to give y'all everything I got, but I also want to know what you will want to know. Oh, my comments be hiding. They is playing hang go see. Hillary says, been following you for a while. Looking forward to the train. Wow. Why am I just not saying your name, ma'am? I should make it a requirement. Y'all got to start speaking, especially when y'all see me out and about here in Atlanta. Yeah, come say, hey, girl, I watch your lives. Then I'll be like, what's your name? Because I know you by your name. And I told one of my Facebook friends the other day, I said, don't you ever change your profile picture or how you spell your name on Facebook, because that's how I know who you are when you show up. So say, hey, girl, let me know you here. Tracy said, ain't nobody get my spot. You better hair up. I'm really interested to see what my coach is going to say about this class. Yeah, I know she's watching. Hi, Coach. I'll see you Saturday. I feel like a child who gonna get a whipping, because she already told me to charge more. And as soon as she said that, I put out this $47 class. So yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for y'all. Y'all like my best friends, who I'm gonna be brave and ask my mama, can you spend a night, knowing she gonna say no and cuss me out when you leave. But just know that it's worth it. So make sure you show up on time, ready to learn, bring your questions, and I got you. I'm gonna take that whooping for y'all. And just know that this is the last time this class is going to be $47. She is going to have a ball. So I'm looking forward to that, actually, because it's helping me with the coaching brands. And it's a lot of fun stuff that's coming up, y'all. I didn't know it, but I created some competitors. And I think it's hilarious. It is hilarious to see people try to do what I do. And so I make this look good. Like Will Smith said on Men in Black. The difference between me and you, I make this look good. So I'm excited that you guys have chosen me to learn with, and to be a part of that journey with. Yeah, Hillary, bring you. Now you got to write them down, or either type them and send them to me early. And tell her, Tracy, I will sit and record some videos and answer them questions. So my life coach certification class, they have to send questions. Someone registered today. She said, dang, I already got homework. Yep, coach. Go get your questions together and send them to me. So send me your top 10 most burning questions about marketing your business as a life coach. I guarantee most of them, 9.5% of them, going to be covered in these 50 tips I'm sharing, but I'm happy to address those in the class, but you got to type them up and send them to me. That way I remember to get them in. And it's going to help your fellow coaches. So I know Coach Vendolin, she's one of our new coaches, but when I say she been on it, Vendolin is like surprising me and blowing a lot of new coaches out of the water. So she was the first to sign up last week. She's like, as soon as you drop, here you go, where I sign up, take it, I'll take it. Vendolin has coached with me for years, and she'll be there live. And so we'll have some more coaches there live as well. And so I say that because when you send me your questions ahead of time, I can answer them in front of all of the coaches. They probably got the same questions. They just don't know to ask, or they don't know where it fits in the grand scheme of things. So send it early and remind me that you sent it, and I promise to address it. And if we run out of time during the training, I record a series of videos that answer those after the class. I'm sweating. Hi, Mariah. How are you? Any other questions? Y'all are hanging in there. I see you. It don't let me see everybody on here, but I see y'all profile bubbles. So I know what your profile pictures look like. Hey, Arlene. Any other questions? Any other questions? So, yep, 4 p.m. Central. I'm going to start saying that. 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. I think Pacific is the one that throws me off. They are 3 hours behind us. So, what's that? 2 p.m. Pacific. I talked to a coach. Yeah. Anyway, it's a lot to keep up with the time zone. So long as you know your time zone and your own time for the class, you're good to go. I'll send you the dial-in details for the live stream. Let me make a note of that because I got to email that to y'all. Any other questions? Y'all got me sweating, working hard for this $47. Email login. Details, and it's really easy. I just gotta do it. Let me scroll, see what I missed. That's my time zone. I'm 3 hours behind. Yep, 3 hours behind me. Chicago is an hour behind. We got a coach in Florida. I think they're on our same time zone. Vendolin is here with me in Atlanta, so we Eastern. And Coach Sia is in Virginia, which I think they're on our same time zone as well. So some of those coaches will be with us. I'm trying to remember where everyone is from. Texas. Coach Terry is in Texas, which I think is an hour behind. I talked to one of our coaches 2 days ago. She's in Alabama. They're an hour behind. So, yeah, it's a lot to keep up with. So, sign up and make sure you show up. Yep, 2 p.m. Pacific. Long as you know what your time is on Eastern, you good, because that's the time I'm going to show up. I'm always on Eastern time, okay? So that way I remember. And I have it. So, go ahead and put it in your calendar, like me, so your alarm will go off, like me. Because if I happen to slip into a nap, I want my alarm to go off to be like, girl, you're supposed to be teaching the class. Log on. And that's the beauty of live stream too, Lord Jesus. I have live stream. I have been like in the shower 60 seconds before and show up like I've been dressed all day. The power of live stream. Hallelujah. So, any other questions before I go? I'm trying to scroll to see what I missed, who I missed when I was talking. Get some water. Camille, good luck on your papers, girl. I know you've been studying for a minute. Tracy, did you get registered? Okay, I'm going to go back and watch the replay, see what the comments are all about, because some stuff I forgot what I said. Final call for questions. Any other questions? Oh, okay. Got you. All right, y'all. Well, That's all I got. I was working on my website, so I'm about to go back and do some of that because my coach is gonna look at that. So I got homework too, y'all. It ain't just me. I ain't threatening you. I'm just saying, if you don't get in, you don't get in, my friend. You know by now how this work, right? Don't act like you new to this. Yeah. So I am taking registrations all the way up until just before 5. You can't be registering at 5 o'clock. Talking about, what's the password? Get in, because you've been knowing. Hey, Sharonda. I've been thinking of how I can use your services, girl, with makeup artistry. But I ain't got no photo shoots coming up. But I'm going to use you. We going to work together. You hear? What else? I think that's it. I trust you, Trace. I know you'll come through. For you. You doing this for you. Okay? I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it is. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, 12 midnight. That's the time my lives have been lately. I don't see any questions. Replay viewers, if you have questions, post them in the comments below. Feel free to send me an inbox. Would love to see your name come through for the registration. I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out with me live. Those of you who have grabbed your seat. Those of you who have already paid for the replay. Like, I know I can't be there until Corona shuts y'all down. So I look forward to y'all's registration too. Over at bit.ly/marketing4coaches class. To my lurkers who didn't even say hey today. Hey, girl. Thank you for watching. Until we meet again, my friends, remember there's someone somewhere. They are waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I am Master Life Coach Certification Trainer Andretha J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ. I'll see some of y'all in class. I'll see some of y'all on Late Night Live tomorrow. And I'll see some of y'all this time next year still watching us make money as a coach. Bye, y'all. God bless. Good night.